Hey guys, it's John here again. Right, this video is my 40th anniversary of Whitesnake. CDs, LPs. I'm not putting any singles or CD singles in or anything like that, or 12-inch singles. I'm just going to do the albums, live albums, compilation albums, and CD and LP, or vinyl, sorry. Or records, as we older folk refer to them as, because they are, you know, that's what they really were back then, just called records. And especially in 1978. So here we go. First two albums when David Coverdale left Deep Purple. He did one titled Whitesnake, and not just Whitesnake in one word, Whitesnake. But yeah, that's the first album on CD. That's not an original, by the way. We didn't have CDs then. There's the LP. This is the Vogue French one. The other one I've got down here. It's not a Vogue one. I think it's UK. If I'm correct. Yes, it is a UK one. There you go. So they're not technically a proper Whitesnake album, even though they are very similar to the, quite similar to the EP, and a bit of the first album. Whereas this one's more like the first album, which I'll show you after, pretty soon after this. This one's North Winds. On the first EP, that's going to be, it's called Snakebite, and I'll show you in a minute. The last 4 songs on here on this side B were on the B side to Snakebite. It was originally a 4-track EP, and then they put on the other songs and made it sort of like an album. So that's North Winds. That's not technically a Whitesnake album, and this one, if you do find it, is well worth finding. It's got both those first solo records on there, so you'll be able to check those out, and at a good price. I think that's actually still quite cheap. It was on CD when I tried getting it along in the about 1991-92 time when I got that on CD. It is the first EP, but this is the Geffen cover, so the later issue of it. And yeah, this is a Canadian press. There's the songs. The last 4 songs, side 2, are from North Winds, but the first 4 songs are on the normal EP. Come On, Bloody Mary, Ain't No Love in the Heart City, and Steal Away. And that's the first EP. Oh, I forgot to show you, there's North Winds on CD. And then here's the Snakebite EP album. And yeah, it's on Geffen Gold Line. So 1978. Then we go on to the first album, Whitesnake Trouble, and there's a picture of the first Snakebite EP, and it's got the 4 songs just there. But yeah, I love all the songs on there apart from Belgian Tom's Hat Trick. That's the song I can't stand by Whitesnake. Obviously, if you're into early Whitesnake, some of you probably already know, but Mickey Moody played guitar in Whitesnake at the early albums. He was actually on the first 2 solo records. We've got The Trouble there. I still want the original white copy. Hard to find in good condition. These are on Fame, so they're slightly later. And then there's another one there. And then I've got the 2014 redone Trouble, gatefold. Then we go on to Whitesnake live at Hammersmith, and this is only 6 songs. This was released in Japan, 1978, and there it is. Most of them are Deep Purple. Well, what we got there? No, sorry, yeah, 2 of them are Deep Purple songs, Mistreated and Might Just Take Your Life. But yeah, I'd love to be able to get that on LP in good condition. But then if you buy the Live in the Heart of the City on LP, this is the B-side, and it's got Come On, and I think that the LP might only have 1 issue. I'll check in a minute if it's got 1 version of Come On there. Next record is going to be Lovehunter, and yeah, I'd love to have that as a tattoo, but my girlfriend's not too keen on that. 1979, one of my favourite actually, Whitesnake album of the early years, and yeah, love everything on there. Probably the weaker track would be Outlaw, and that's about it. But yeah, 1979, Sunburst. And I've got another one, just there. And then guess what? I have another one. And have I got another one up there? No, that's it. Got the CD. These are the remastered CDs that came out in 2006. But you get bonus stuff on these. And this one's got the Andy Peebles Radio 1 session recorded 29th of the 3rd, 1979 on there as well. Then we go, I got that mixed up slightly. Just move these slightly. That's what I want. Then we have Whitesnake's Ready and Willing from 1980, and this has got Fall for Your Lovin' On, Sweet Talker, amazing songs on there, Black and Blue, Ain't Gonna Cry No More, Blind Man, Ready and Willing, just really great records, and that's exactly the stuff I love so much. And then I've got another one. I've got another one up there, but that's a Fame, and the cover is slightly lighter. It's a later repress. Then I've got another one here. And another one, but this one is this is on Mirage. Sorry, yeah, Mirage Records. This is the American one, and they've got the notch out there. Printed in USA. And there's my CD. The remastered. And then I have the early CD, printed in Holland. I think the track listing's the same. Yes, it is exactly the same. Next one is this one here, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, the live album. And there we go. Absolutely amazing live album, one of my favourites. And this came out in 1980. And this is, these are not gatefold, these 1981s. These are, there's 2 records in there though, but they're just a bit thicker sleeves. It's double album. And then I've got another one. And yes, the third one there, and then we go on to the CD. This is the earlier CD, made in Holland. The CD on here has only got one song of one version of "Come On." I think it was due to the CD not being long enough to hold both songs. But yeah, if you get this one, the double, the newer one from 2007, sorry, this one does have both versions of the song "Come On," and there's the live at Hammersmith there, which was released in '78. And Live in the Heart of the City was 23rd and 24th of June 1980. Then we go on to this amazing album, Come and Get It. And just awesome. I've still got the merchandise form. There's a few of them I've got the merchandise form. But yeah, brilliant album. Another album that is probably about one song I know I don't really like so much. It's not terrible, but it's not up to the other standard, and that would be the song Girl. That would be the one I would be like not so keen on that so much. That's the only version of Come and Get It I've got on records. And there's my remastered CD. And this has got the Tittenhurst Park, Ascot, England, July 80, September 80 and January 80. That was when the original album was recorded. And then it's got loads of bonus tracks on there as well. Then, right, I'm going to do this one next, because when this came out, this is my introduction to Whitesnake, I've said before. When this came out, it was on cassette, not CD. And my uncle had it on cassette, and it only had 10 songs on it. The songs that were left off, this came out in 1982. The CD holds has got 15, so the songs that were missing on the cassette were Here I Go Again, the 82 one, Crying in the Rain, Victim of Love, Saints and Sinners, Rock and Roll Angels. So I'm going to do this first before I show the next album, because the next album actually has Here I Go Again, Rock and Roll Angels, Saints and Sinners. Is it on there? Yeah, it should be. It's the bloody title of the album. Victim of Love's on there, yes. So, and Crying in the Rain's there, yeah. And Here I Go Again. Right, so yeah, it's the best of Whitesnake. This is the French one. Yeah, this is the French one. There's the back. So the album that came off was Saints and Sinners, and yeah, you know, this was one of the weaker Whitesnake albums for me, personally. Probably along the lines, well, Trouble was not always like the best one for me as well, but this one was, when I was younger, it wasn't really the one I'd go to so much. Even though with Here I Go Again and Crying in the Rain on it, I still didn't really go for it. But as I've grown older, this has become far superior in my eyes. Not to any of the others so much. It's just it's better than as I've grown up, I've appreciated it more. So yeah, there you go, 1982. And then I've got that one as well. And I didn't pay 35 quid, if you saw that. I was just been put in that sleeve. And then there's another Saints and Sinners. And my picture disc as well. And I think the track listing's the same. Yes, it is. 1982. Everything's the same there. There we go. And there's my remastered CD, which includes the unfinished, unreleased song Soul Survivor, which wasn't released before this. Then we go to this awesome album, Slide It In. And this is just, you know, amazing. Love this album. 1984 with Mel Galley on guitar as well. Mel Galley was on the Saints and Sinners as well. But yeah, really great album. And then we've got another one. This one's slightly later. It's got, I think it's, oh no, it's not. It's a normal one. Yeah, this is the UK one as well. Then we got another one. The US version of Slide It In. Unfortunately, this one hasn't got the original outer sleeve that said the special US remix version. I have got that one. It says that on the sleeve. This, yeah, just so you know, the track listing on this is different to the British version. Just quickly, Slide It In as the first song, and Slow and Easy, Love Ain't No Stranger, All or Nothing, Gambler. Where's that thingy gone? There it is. Whereas on the UK one, it's Gambler, Slide It In, Standing in the Shadow, Give Me More Time, Love Ain't No Stranger. And then on the other side, which I'm going, Guilty of Love, Hungry for Love, Give Me More Time, Spit It Out, Standing in the Shadow. That's the American A and B side on the record, and technically the B side on the British one is Slow and Easy, Spit It Out, All or Nothing, Hungry for Love, Guilty of Love. And yeah, completely different track listing, redone with John Sykes on guitar. I do like this one, but I still prefer the original. So that's the US. And then I've got the the newer version, Slide It In, from 2012, and this one has got the bonus track Need Your Love So Bad. No, it's Need Your Love So Bad. That song was on my original Whitesnake Slide It In cassette, never on the CDs. So yeah, and that's the track listing we get with that one. And I just want to check even though it's got the pictures of John Sykes on some of the singles there, he didn't play on this, did he? No, because have they put US remixes in there onto this one as well? No, I think this is all the UK one, the original lineup, because the track listing is exactly the same. So yeah, that'll be the UK one for sure. And oh, I can't get that back in there. Then I've got the CD. This is, I used to have the original CD. Don't know where it went. Oh bloody hell! I've just shown it. Silly twit. There you go, Rob. My videos are unscripted. That's Robert Blackstar. He likes unscripted videos. And if you saw my outtakes to the first 7 times I tried to do this, they were definitely unscripted. So yeah, this is the 2009 release of the 8 Slide It In album. This has got the DVD video on with loads of promos and Top of the Pops stuff, Donington 83. It's got bonus tracks. There's 9 bonus tracks on here, and then it's got this one audio US remix, and then they put the UK mix as bonus tracks. I don't like that. I think they should have just done UK, not called it bonus tracks. They should just called it UK version, US version. Because I know there's a lot of people that, you know, depending on where you come from, some people want the UK stuff, some people want the US. And then, what should we do? I think I might put a part 2 on this. Because I don't think I'm going to get through it as quick. So yeah, I'm going to do a part 2. So check out my next video. Cheers. Keep rocking, keep watching, keep listening. Cheers.